everybody, yes, how are we all doing? It is the Fred's93 here, welcome back to another episode in the FC Köln Career Mode here on FIFA 21. And today's episode we have got the home game against Union Berlin, which we're going to sim. We've then got an away trip to Bayern Munich, a home game against Manchester United, a home game against Hoffenheim, and then the DFB Pokal game against Freiburg to end the episode, which I'm probably going to sim. But before leaving the episode at the game here against Frankfurt. So how about we get straight to the first game? It's against a team directly above us in Union Berlin, so I'm feeling slightly more confident with this. I'm going to quick sim it with the first team, and fingers crossed for a bit of an improvement to how results have been of late. And it's a 3-1 win. Is that Marius Wolf with a hat-trick? It's Marius Wolf with a hat-trick. Fantastic stuff. Patrick Schick getting sent off probably isn't ideal, but Wolf with a hat-trick, not bad. Not bad at all. So let's jump ahead a few days as we saw Bayern Munich lose to Hanover, and then we'll see you at the Bayern game. So just before the Bayern game, we see that Leo Hansen has completed his shift from left midfield to cam, and let's pop that in place. He goes up by 2 overalls, so that's a very good thing to have done there. So let's put him on a development plan, get that attacking work rate up to a high. That's going to improve his sprint speed and certain aspects of it around his shooting as well. Get him on the shadow striker plan, and then let's just prepare for this game against Bayern Munich. Okay, so for the game against Bayern Munich, we're only making the one change here, and it's going to be Jan Vita up in for the suspended Patrick Schick. There's no way we're going to take out the hat-trick hero of the last game, Marius Wolf. So let's get straight into that game. Let's go. Martin has sent in up. Can he justify his selection? Early on, yes he can. And we have taken the early lead here against Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich have slipped up a little bit so far in their start of the season. We're just piling on their misery. Let's see how long this can last. I didn't expect him to get in behind again. And Jan Vita Up has definitely justified his inclusion because he's got us 2 goals inside the first 8 minutes. This is getting too comfortable. But it's too early to call out saying the fact that we're going to win this game, because Bayern Munich have got a strong team, remember, so anything can happen. Can't let him see a side goal. Indeed, he's trying to get through. Proving hard to get past, but Easy Boy's going to get it away. And he hasn't, because Thomas Muller's, he's gone past Tar, and he's fired it into the back of the net. And just like that, Bayern Munich are back into this game. Gotta keep focus. Gotta keep focus. Could this be short? That sense of getting back in this game was extremely short-lived by Bayern Munich there, and Jan Vita Up has made it 3-1. Hat-trick. We got 2 hat-trick heroes in this episode. Levin Martin's got in on the act. Pretty audacious chip there from him as well. Beats Manuel Neuer probably a little bit too easily there. Maybe a little bit too easy. And just like that, it's 4. So a really dominant first half display there, because you can hear the boos from the Bayern Munich crowd. Let's hope we can still keep composure for the second half. Lewandowski's going to stand over this free kick, as well as Alex Telles. Good Lewandowski. They leave it to Telles, who tried to give it to Kingsley Coman, I believe it was, but just did nothing with it. And Jonathan Tah is the one that's going on the run here. And that's why you're a centre-back and not a centre-forward. Well, right there. Hansen's breaking away here. His new position to Cam, has he got the finish? You better believe he does. And Leo Hansen, he's put in the work in training, especially in getting that new position of his, and he's repaid the faith and gets his goal. Fantastic. I'm lost for words here. And Adam Armstrong practically passes that ball into the back of the net there to make it 6. And yes, I am aware I still need to change his shirt number of the game off of Lucas Podolski's number 10. I will do that before the Manchester United game, I promise you that. At least it was a yellow and not a red. Definite foul there. Don't know what I was thinking of there. But it's going to be a long run up by Lewandowski. Oof. Came close to saving it there. I don't know why Timo Horn's yelling at the defenders. That was a penalty. But just a minor consolation for him. And of course that's how Robert Lewandowski gets his goal. But it's still been a pretty good convincing win for us here. And I'm fairly sure not much more is going to happen here. So we'll see at the full-time whistle to confirm the win. Just to confirm that nothing else really happened. Outwing the boos here at Bayern Munich as Jan-Peter Up goes and collects the match ball. What a convincing win there. And we'll see you ahead of the Manchester United game at the Rhein Show. A few tired legs, so we're going to make a few changes here for this game. We've got Horn in goal, back four of Karsdorp, Ampadu, Berghorn, Rodriguez, Katterbach, Draxler and Wirtz in middle, Jakobs on the left, Bittencourt's on the right, and Hansen's going to start in behind Schick. So let's see what this Manchester United team's like, and bring it on. EA, why can I not tell my team apart from Manchester United? Why? You're making this game more difficult than what it needs to be. Or more difficult than it already will be, I should say. Let's try our best in this bad situation then. This is the issue I'm having with this game right now. You can see our kits, and then you also see Manchester United's kits. There's absolutely no way I can tell these two apart. I really hope that EA brings a thing back where you can see the kits properly before the game. Yes! I tried an in-swinger from the last corner. That didn't seem to want to work. We tried an in-swinger with Bittencourt, and Patrick Schick heads us back level. Glad to get an equaliser. Glad I was able to pick out my own players from that corner. Let's see how we can get on with the rest of the game. Leah Hansen almost got another goal there, but what's annoyed me is it didn't show it there, but in the bit beforehand it looked like the shot was blocked, but because of this kick clash I couldn't tell if it was my own teammate that blocked it or if it was a Manchester United defender block. Not doing too bad, all things considered. Cue me going 2-1 down right as I say that. And that's Harry Maguire in at the far post, heading in across from another header in that corner. Right, we've come from behind once. We can do this again. That's not play there. That's not bad play there, that. Not bad at all. Right, so we're in at half-time. Only the one goal down, which is not bad, bearing in mind I've not been able to tell out my own players half the time. But there's still enough time in the second half to turn things around proper. Turn things around proper, turn things around properly, and get us back on track in the Champions League. It's 3-1. It's 3-1. We hardly saw any other ball to begin the second half, and it's... Don't shush me, Bruno Fernandes. You look like a zebra. Oof. Another powerful shot there. Who was that at the time? That was Bruno Fernandes again. Surely puts this game beyond doubt. What? Oh, come on. This is getting ridiculous now. The amount of these penalties for these sort of handballs, it's getting ridiculous. Let me have a look at this again. What was he supposed to do? It was right in front of him. a lot of these goals in this game would have been more unavoidable if we hadn't have had this kit clash. But at the same time, this goes to show the sort of quality that Man United have even 3 seasons down the line. That about sums up how this game's gone. That sort of pass there. I'm going to sound like a broken record with this whole thing, but if we didn't have this kit clash, then this game could have been a bit more simpler for us, and it's going to help hinder us real bad in terms of trying to progress out this group, as we'll be on 2 defeats from 3 in an already tough group. This is going to be a long second half of the Champions League group, I think, isn't it? And that man's totally destroyed me as well. Right. Let's assume nothing else is going to happen. We'll skip the full-time whistle, which it would normally show, because we know that it's going to be 6-1 here. And we'll see you against Hoffenheim. And in the other game in that group as well, Lyon beat Olympiacos. So as you can see, there's 3 points on between us and Lyon, and a difference of 6 in regards to the goal difference. We've got a lot of ground to make up here. A lot of ground to make up, but there's still time. We can do it. As we move on here to the game against Hoffenheim, we'll go back to full strength, and then what we'll do is we'll visual sim this, and then if we need to come into the game, we'll do so. You know how the starting 11 looks with full strength. Let's see how this goes. Good stop. Let's see my horn. Good stop. Gonna try and break on here. Looks like we might be able to, you know. Patrick Schick makes it 1-0. What a turnaround in fortunes he's been. I wasn't convinced of him with the first couple of games. I think I may have wrote him off too soon, and he's really been getting into the goals. And Schick turns provider for our young man, Levin Martin. He's closing in on a 90 overall as well. So when will we be seeing the first 90 overall player here at Köln? Okay, they've got one back. Maybe a sign we need to be a little bit careful. But hopefully we got enough to hold on. Then it'll be 3 wins on the bounce, I believe, for us in the Bundesliga. Union Berlin, Bayern Munich. Yeah, 3 wins on the bounce. At least we're returning our league football. And that's Levin Martin with his second of the game today. Fantastic to see him on the score sheet again, and assisted by Schick once again as well. I'm very impressed with this, and we're really turning things around here. And you know what? I'm going to say this now. I'm going to go full ham for all the competitions in this season, because I'm going to make this, in honour of Jonas Hector's retirement, the final season. So what result there? 3-1 win. The only thing that's not ideal is the light injury that's been picked up by Levin Martin. Fingers crossed that's nothing too serious. Nothing seems to have happened there with the injury there for Levin Martin. So we're going to make a couple of changes here, and then I'll show you the team that I'm going to go for this game against Freiburg. It's just a few changes here. We're bringing Katterbach in for Lato, Drexler's in for Hector, so I better change Timo Horn to be the captain, not Max Meyer. Martin, we're going to move over to the right because we're going to accommodate Florian Wirtz in for this game, so he's going to start ahead of Marius Wolf, and Ups in to give Schick a little bit of a rest. We'll visual sim this and join in if we need to. Some things don't change with Levin Martin, do they? Even if he moves out of the wing, he's still involved with the goals. And Florian Wirtz, he wanted to play this game, and so he's justified his selection very early on by getting us the goal that puts us in front. There is that man again, Levin Martin, right on cue. He's just on another level with this team. So glad that obviously we get these players generated into our academies at the beginning of each save. Right, that's one. That's one. Let's keep our focus. Let's keep our focus. And let's just hope that the second half we can do enough to see us through. We have restored that 2-goal cushion, and it is Julian Draxler. He doesn't really get in much in the goals, but there's another one there for him right now. Okay, he's got another goal. I might have to readjust this team and see what we can do to accommodate Martin Drexler and Hector Amaya and all these great players that we have down the middle of the park. Again, I don't know what I'm going to do. Help me out here. And Jan Vita Arp gets another goal in this episode as well. That's 4 for him in this episode. We're leading 5-1 here, so I'm going to crown my player of the episode. So despite us losing 6-1, we have, against Manchester United, we have won all the other games a bit more emphatically. So you know what? The whole squad can have that title. Just as we go concede another. But it's too late. It's too little too late. Now still lost a 5-2 win into the next round of the DFB Pokal. So after a little bit of a shaky start of the season where we lost the first 3 games, this current run that we've been on in the Bundesliga has seen us shoot up the table, in particular in this episode from 14th all the way to 7th, just moving us now 1 point off the European places behind Hertha Berlin, 4 points off the Champions League places, and then 7 away from Dortmund and Leipzig battling out at the moment at the top of the table. However, that is going to do it for this episode of the FC Köln Career Mode. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Leave it a like, subscribe if you're new, follow social media, follow the Twitch, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye for now.